So same scenario, I will take one router and then I will take one switch. After that I will take one PC and then I will connect from here to here, from here to here. And now whatever IP we are planning we will put here. So I will put here 192.168.1.1 and here I will put this one as a R1, this one as a SW1, this will be PC. I will write here 192.168.1 dot or here 1.2 because they are in the same subnet, so they should have the same subnet IP. I will assign the IP. You know already how to assign the IP to the computer, right? And this is a gateway, so this interface, router interface which is connecting to the computer, that will be the gateway. So here we will give the gateway 192.168.1.1. Now we need to do the SSH configuration here. So configuration is simple. Let me write in the notepad. Here I will write SSH configuration. Enable config T host name R1. Here I can put one more. When I put this, what we can say, this symbol, it will not execute. This is just like to indicate whenever if you want to put some command, you don't want to execute that one, we will put this what we can say, this mark. This mark we will put here. I think this one I did not recall what we call this one. If you don't want to execute that one, we will write this, and after that you can write whatever you want to write. Example, I will write R1 configuration. So when you paste this configuration, these two command will not execute. This is only just to show what is written. After that I wrote enable config T host name R1, and then we will check what interface I have. I have interface fast Ethernet 0x0. I will write that one. Then IP address, whatever IP we have 192.168.1.1, and then we will write no shut. Okay, after that what we need to do, we need to create the user. We need to remember username, we need to give anything. So I will create one user. I give username is ABC, password is ABC, and you need to remember enable password is also must. So I give enable password also. This thing is basic for normal configuration. Now we need to configure what? We need to configure the SSH. So first thing, when we want to configure SSH, we should have the domain configuration. So IP domain dash name. Here we need to give any domain. Example, your company is ABC, so you can give abc.com, or you can give normally ABC like this. So first we set up the domain name is ABC. After that you need to write crypto key generate. This is a syntax for SSH. We need to write like this, crypto key generate. So they are going to generate and they are going to ask you how many bits. So example, you will say any like 1024 or any number here. Then after that it will automatically generate the key. Then you need to write IP SSH version, version 2. If you want to use version 2, you will write version 2. If you want to use version 1, you will write version 1. I want to use version 2 because version 2 is more secure. Generally in the company we will use version 2 only. After that the configuration is LAN VTY 0 to 4, 0 to 2, 0 to 1. That is your wish, what you want to give. Then we need to write transport input SSH. And then login local. Local means check the local database. That's all. This is a configuration for SSH. Any confusion here? So what we can do here, till here I will copy paste this one. I will go to the R1 and let me paste the configuration here, and I will paste this here. If you see, I pasted here, everything is good. If you see here, they generated the key here. How many bits they are saying? 512, and I need to write like this. So they will ask you Do you want to replace? They are asking. They generate key. Yes, I will replace. Here I want to put value, because when I pasted this already executed, so they didn't give the option to give me the value here. So I put again the same command. So they are asking me here value I need to give big. How many bits in the module I need to use? Here they give choose the size of the key module in the range 360 to 4096 for your general purpose key. Choosing the key module greater than 512 may take few minutes more. So they will take few minutes more, but we need to remember when you want to use the SSH, that is version 2, you should have this RSA key size need to be at least 786. So if you see here you have 512 only. If I press enter it will take 512, then version 2 will not generate. I need version 2 means I need at least this number. So here what I am doing 1024, I am putting the big number. So I put the big number, so from that number he generated the key. After that I will write IP SSH version 2. This command I wrote, and here they generated 1.99 SSH is enabled. So where we are here. After that we need to write this one, so I can copy paste this. Okay, any confusion, any doubts? Okay, so after that if you want you can save the configuration, WR to save the configuration, and then you can go to this computer, click here, and if you want to access you need to write SSH-L and write the username is ABC and the IP address 192.168.1.1. This is the IP address of the router interface, this one. I will press enter. Okay, some issue here, nothing is coming. Maybe let me check again. SSH, what username we give here? Let's check here what I wrote, username and password. ABC. Okay, ABC is a username. So I will write here SSH-L, username is ABC, IP address is 192.168.1.1. It is hanging here. First of all let's check, do we have IP? Yeah, we have the IP here. Let me check the connectivity. So I can write here ping. If you want to check connectivity, just we will ping that IP. So it is working or not, it is going or not. Let's see. Request timeout. First will be drop for the ARP. We will do the troubleshooting here. If we assign, if we do something wrong, look like some issue here because this IP we cannot ping from here. So something wrong. We first of all we should have the reachability, then only we can check. So let's go here and check. Maybe I did not assign the IP or something wrong here. If you see here, we do not have any IP here. Maybe we forget or what we here. See here I wrote half command, that's why it is not completed. So whenever we are copying pasting the configuration, we need to check. If we do some misconfiguration, we will have something like this. So here what we done, when we want to assign the IP, how we will assign the IP? We will write IP address, give space, then we need to write the subnet mask. We forget to write this one, that's why IP address is not assigned here. That's why we are unable to ping that one. So now I will copy this thing. I will go, if we want to do any configuration, then we need to go in the global configuration mode. Now I am inside the global configuration. After that I can paste the configuration. I pasted. Now we have the IP to this device. Before we don't have the IP. Okay, or any confusion? How we can check the IP address is there or not? This is a command, show IP interface brief. This command we will use to check. Now we have the IP. Before, if you see, we don't have the IP. Now you can ping, it will work. Ping is reply is coming, so it is connected. Now we can put this command and check. If you see, I wrote SSH-L ABC123. He is asking me the SSH password. I will write ABC. So now I am inside the R1. Enable password I will write. So now show IP interface brief. So I am inside the password here. I am inside the router R1. So with the help of SSH, I am inside here, inside the router. If I want to leave, I will write exit. So I will go outside. Now we are saying